Welcome once again, friends, brothers and sisters, in our live conference. This is again our live conference, The Holistic Art of Dugukan. My warmest regards to all of you, and I am always hoping that you are doing well and everything is going fine over there. Here we are again, it is another day. We are going to talk more about the holistic art of Dugukan. An art that can put us aligned with the higher and the highest consciousness of the advanced universe. And celebrating positive energy all the time. So that's the secret of life. We must be always positive energy and be able to topple down all the negative energies in our surroundings and within the heart, within the mind, so that we can make our lives really victorious and good health. As we are practicing healing, energy healing, divine healing, and even mystical healing, and this would help the health become really stronger in the energy aspect. So, good management of the body, mind, soul, and spirit by doing the holistic art of Dugukan. So, I welcome everyone to join in this live conference, and I'm hoping that you're doing well and everything is going fine over there. Friends, brothers, and sisters, practitioners of Dugukan in its chapter, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, outside the country. My warmest regards to all of you, and always hoping that you are doing well and everything is going fine. And another important reminder to all the practitioners of Dugukan Holistic Art and the use of the Ascension Oil, longevity and rejuvenation. So the Ascension Oil is longevity and rejuvenation, and also the spiritual study included in the package of our inner cultivation is a spiritual study. So that's why expansion of spiritual awareness, and with that we can make the big difference in our life, making our life really substantive with energies, meaningful, regardless of the many situations we're in. We cannot say that really life is really wonderful if we do not really understand the deeper meaning of life. And by doing inner discovery, understanding the deeper side of the meaning of life, and then we can really determine that life is really wonderful because there is always opportunity for us to fulfill our divine mission here in the planet. And that's my reason why, regardless of how many thousands of reasons we can give for the meaning of our life here in the planet, then we come up only with one ultimate goal in our life, in our existence here in the planet, and that is ascension of life into higher dimension. And such ascension will lead us to become whole. We will lead us wholeness. So the reason why we are going to take good care of our physical body, doing holistic art. And without doing holistic art, it could be difficult to develop substantive energy. It could be also difficult to really survive against the harm of the wear and tear of the physical body. So that's right. Let's get to know more about the Ascension ON and also the Art of Life 172 and all these things pertaining to the 7 steps of spiritual discovery. So, what are the 7 steps of inner growth or spiritual discovery? First is, of course, the Ascension Oil, longevity and rejuvenation, and then second is sacred portals. That's why I'll give title there for the 7 steps. Visit at the site. That's really important. Visiting at the site because you are going to learn your procedure of energy healing, and likewise you are going to train yourself the different procedures, the lessons of our life 172, the light chip initiation, and all those things pertaining to the inner discovery and doing your fundamentals of spiritual study until such a point in time that you can attain advanced spiritual study connection. And then another thing is ulit ito bigay. Doing the 4 tasks. Palikog ko na to. Bakit ito? Doing the 4 tasks. It's important that you are going to perform the 4 tasks What are the four tasks? I'll always enumerate the 7 steps for the sake of the newcomers and for the sake also of those who do not yet memorize the 7 steps, so that this could be our guidance and how we are going to do our inner discovery development of the body, mind, soul, and spirit. So the four tasks: remembering the dream and discerning your dream, then also deleting the negative energies or bad lucks, the possible meaning of the dream. Whenever the time the dream will tell us negative energies, and that would be advanced information from spiritual dimension. So we need to cleanse up those negative energies so that it could never connect with our energy field. Once that kind of negative energy can connect with the energy field, it will cause disharmony. It will affect the balance of peace and harmony within us. And that's why we should delete all the negative energies trying to connect with us, so we will be warned with that kind of negative energies through the dreams by the divine connections of the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Supreme Superlight Angels. And then after that, you have to talk to your higher selves. And that's why in the fourth task, you have to do your meditation. So right after early waking up early morning, you have to resort into meditation, and meditation is higher form of prayer. And with that, you are going to communicate with your higher self, or you're talking to God, talking with God. So that's why the fourth task is really a sort of harnessing your wisdom, harnessing your divine connection, because you are going to talk to God, and talking with God, that will really help you enhance your divine connection, divine guidance. And the fifth exercise that we are going to perform in the practice of the holistic art, let's do energy healing. So how we are going to do energy healing? First, we have to learn the procedure for energy healing. And then after that, we are going to apply energy healing every day. Every day we are going to help ourselves get well, or harness the energy every day by doing energy healing. The more we are going to perform energy healing every day for the physical body, the more our energy will become substantive. And with that, we can even activate the advanced divine connection that we have. The dormant energies in the body are just they are just waiting for us to accelerate or to activate. And then once we can activate this energy, advanced energy, it will function to give us more benefit. That's why really development of the body, mind, soul, and spirit. And then joining the inner cultivation, really important that we can join the inner cultivation. And there is always announcement for inner cultivation. So what's up for the announcement of inner cultivation? We are going to announce inner cultivation whenever there is a schedule for inner cultivation. All you have to do is just to connect with us, and then it's automatic connection. You can join the inner cultivation. It could be fasting or drinking water and without eating anything except water for within 24 hours, and there is a requirement of 10 glasses of water. You can go with a maximum, you can go with a minimum, and do not go less than the minimum required. So drinking water and making that water living water of life, that can cleanse up negative energies and can activate divine connection. And then the last one, which is really important, the last one, which is not really the last also, is Art of Life 172. So doing everyday Art of Life, that's what we are doing. Every day we are doing angels contact and connection. That's internal energy cultivation. The designs of the forms and gestures of the lessons of Art of Life 172. The design is internal energy cultivation, and those are forms and gestures of spiritual martial arts. So once you can master the movement, then you will become martial artist naturally, and you will become also spiritual martial artist. Okay, because you are going to undergo advanced spiritual training in the spiritual martial arts. And what's the meaning of spiritual martial arts? That's toppling down of human weaknesses and many other human weaknesses and blinding ignorance, and things that we should be really aware that blinding ignorance is really negative. And that's why, friends, brothers and sisters, I'll welcome everyone to join in this live conference, and I'm really hoping that you're doing well and everything is going fine over there. Sending to you my warmest regards, love, peace, and harmony. Yes, joining with us right now, Dugukan Martial Arts Panama, Abdik Edwin and Abdik Mira, and to your beloved kid. Regards you, Abdik Edwin, Abdik Mira. Really nice seeing you here joining this live conference. More power to you. Always in this one is with all the stars. And so also joining with us, Melanie. Good afternoon, GMPS1-72. Yes, Melanie, Sadika Home, Sernan Curtis, Mandawi City. More power to you. And also joining with us, Kamangyan Karen is also joining sa Cordoba. More power to you, Kamangyan Karen. And also joining with us, Brad Knight Terizo. Good afternoon to you, Brad Knight Terizo. More power. Sending to you my warmest regards. And also Albert Carpio Lilis. Good afternoon, Jim. Yes, Albert, more power. Good afternoon to you. Mayong hapon, Jim og sa tanan. From Dugukan Martial Arts, Panama. Yes, mayong hapon kaninyo diya. Abdik Edwin and Abdik Mira. And to your beloved kid and everyone there in Panama chapter. Sending to you there my warmest regards, love, peace, and harmony. And also joining with us, Salmia Gamutan. Yes, more power to you, Salmia. And also Juan sa Danao chapter. More power. And also Tyler Lee sa Guadalupe chapter. More power sa Guadalupe chapter. And also Joy Beth, good afternoon to GM. Yes, Joy, good afternoon to you. More power. And also Mayong Hapon GMPS1-72 from Rumiboy Satu Arisgado Matso. More power to you, Romy Boy. And also Binji Storko is also joining. More power. Good afternoon, GMPS1-72 sa tanan. Yes, good afternoon. And also Mira Hira. Wow, thunder background. Yes, background thunder. Mira Hira. Really nice energy today. And doing our live broadcast here at the site, right at the site. And really good energy today. And yes, we are having background, nature background, more power. Baligbasa.
Wow, kanindot. Wow, thunder background ug kanindot anang payag naa sa imong kilid, Sir GM. Good afternoon po. Listening now with my family and relatives.
Yes, really nice to hear from you, Mira Hira. Yes, that's a beautiful, beautiful little bamboo house. Bamboo house for the dove. Para sa mga langgam. Manay mga daghan mga itlog sa langgam di sa sulod. Yes, really nice. And also, yes, Mira Hira.
Kanindot diha gyud, dako kaayo ang mushroom ba nga gipost. We will join the healing po, sir. Ready na among tubig.
Yes, and an hour from now we will begin the energy healing. Included in the energy healing is sending energy connection for everyone to harness your energy healing and to begin your energy healing for those people who would like to learn energy healing. Yes, yesterday's mushroom was a really big, giant mushroom. And that's a gift from the elemental side because today is a big event for the elemental side. And we're joining their event. That's why principle of the Dugukan, we are not alone. In the vast universe, we are not alone. In the entire planet, we are not alone. And in understanding the deeper essences of nature, and there are lives associated with the elementary things of nature and the advanced things of nature. And that's why inner discovery will really give us more enlightenment. And it's really wonderful because we can see the deeper meaning of our lives by doing inner discovery, conscious astral travel, advanced spiritual study, and also the use of the ascension oil is really vital because it will cleanse up negative energy contaminations and the blockages of the energy tunnels in the physical body. And it will protect us from the harm of the negative energies, from the harm of negative psychic attacks. And that's why the ascension oil is not medicine, it's protection, self-protection, it's longevity and rejuvenation. It has no negative side effects. It's always positive. It's really beneficial. That's why we practitioners of the Dugukan martial arts we always have the ascension oil because whenever the time we have injury, we can use the ascension oil, and also for protection, and that is boosting the immune system of the physical body. And then we need to um, accelerate the magnetic force of the physical body, the energy, electromagnetic force of the physical body. So that's why inspiring everyone to do your inner cultivation so that you can increase the power of your energy healing. And then that is combined vital force and the supreme supralight energies and understanding supreme supralight energies, and with that it will make the big difference because you can really enhance your energy healing or divine healing, and you have substantive energy, and substantive energy will need cultivation. It does not really require you to believe. It only needs you to have that kind of education that you can open up your mind, that you have that kind of potential. That is the natural law of the physical body, that we have electromagnetic force. And if we can use that electromagnetic force in the physical body for healing, for energy healing, and that will really make the physical body stronger. And that will really make the physical body stronger and capable to overcome negative energies, illnesses, and every kind of disorders or diseases. It will really rid off. And so long as you are going to harness, and you are harnessing also your divine connection with the Supreme God, and through the bridging of the divine radiance of the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Supreme Superlight Angels, you will have divine connection of Supreme Superlight energies. And we are describing that as Supreme Superlight energies because that's the definition that we can find easier to remember, that Supreme Superlight energies, and manifesting the skies, mysterious lights, and we describe them Supreme Superlight angels, and that's the big difference between UFO, unidentified flying objects, and the Supreme Superlight angels. Because in the when say when saying UFO, it could be flying objects, it could be advanced technology, and then when it's saying about Supreme Superlight angels, so that's not higher beings pertaining to the aliens. They are beyond of that meaning because they are angels that come from the Most High, and they are the highest class of angels. So that's why there is a corresponding lesson for us to get to know more about this kind of angels we describe as Supreme Superlight angels, and they are coming, getting closer with us to help us ascend our life into higher dimension. And the very reason why we have this live conference for us, everyone in this live conference, for this activity within this activities can join in this activities, they can connect, and they can make well their preparation for the ascension of life into higher dimension. So that's why I'll welcome everyone in these activities of the holistic art of Dugukan, and I'm really hoping that you are doing well and everything is going fine over there. And let's get to know more about holistic art, how we are going to really make our body really stronger in the physical and in the spiritual side. And talking about development of the body, mind, soul, and spirit, we can really obtain it. We can really succeed to do it because we are having exercises, the 7 steps, and with the use of the ascension oil, and we will really succeed in developing our physical body. So whenever the time you have problem, energy imbalances, sicknesses, do not be overcome with all those trials in life. Those are just part of the human weaknesses. We have the power to topple down all those negative energies in our lives. We only need to activate our divine connection with the Supreme Master of Heaven, and with the help of the Supreme Superlight Angels, we can really make it. And that's why, friends, brothers, and sisters, let's join together doing Art of Life 172. And yes, joining with us right now, Haliging Nars Fire sa Manila chapter. Mayong hapon, SGMPS 172. O sa tanan, watching from Manila chapter. Yes, mayong hapon, Haliging Nars Fire. More power to you. And also joining with us, Kamangyan Karin sa Cordoba. Mayong hapon, GM ug sa tanan. Yes, mayong hapon kanimo Karin. Og sa tanan, more power everyone. Also Salmia, Gamutan, Kuwait. Mayong hapon, GMPS 172. Og sa tanan, listening live. Yes, regards to you, Salmia. More power to you. and really nice seeing you joining in this live conference right now. And also joining with us, Optic Iris Einstein, or Einstein. Yes, more power to you, Optic Iris Einstein. Good afternoon, SGMPS1-72. Yes, good afternoon to you, Einstein. More power. And also Mrs. Ramira Hira. I am joining the fasting today pool, having my glasses of water already. Yes, Mira Hira, more power to you. And really nice that you joined the inner cultivation today. And that's really harnessing your divine connection with the Supreme Super Light Angels. And that's why I am waiting for the bigger activities with you also, because you're having the connection right now and you can do your energy healing. Definitely, you can do your energy healing. Harness your energy healing and be guided doing your energy healing, listening the divine guidance deep within you, and with your faith to yourself and faith to you, the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Supreme Super Light Angels, you can really do the energy healing. And that's why really nice listening your words and more power to you always, Mira Hira. And also, yes, ako na lang ng balay, sir, kauban sa mga langgam. Yes, this is for everyone. Imo na ni. Ana nga, sorry ta dire unya, nanay mga panahon kay malingaw ka dire, madungog nimo dire, tingog sa mga langgam. Anya, tingog ko sa mga iro, magot ng mga iro. Mag-ulang ning iro, nakita nila sila daghang mga kalag. Ang kanto pod, kita nila kay lasang mo ning atong namutangan na. You look at the mountains. Kaya mga kahoy. It's, ako in my front, mountains. And meron sa likod-likod pod, mga kahoy lang Japon. And so that's why a really nice place. It's really nature and with the background of the thunders. And it's really beautiful place. And the rain is raining today. And this raining is really the blessings for the plants and the animals and really nice energy. So we are going to celebrate these energies and together with lives associated with nature, as this is today big event for the elementals that are having their celebrations today. More power everyone, and really nice and always inspiring everyone to do your energy healing every time before you are going to sleep. Do energy healing once a night. And then after you wake up early morning, you have to do it again after doing your fourth task, and then you have to proceed into doing energy healing every day. And with that, you can do your good management for your energy body, and having good management for the energy body, that will really accrue to the physical body. The physical body as well will have good function. It will have good body maintenance because you're doing energy healing, and energy healing is really powerful to make the body, the physical body, really powerful, really strong. And that's why kids in the side here, kids at the side, they are stronger compared to the kids at the city because they don't have any vitamin. They're not buying vitamin just like the kids in the city. They are using vitamins that they are going to buy in the market. And the kids here, their vitamins are energies. And whenever the time they are going to, they have injury, for example, because they are practicing martial arts, ang ilang mga kiat-kiat, mabali na ilang kamot, bagnuran lang dito glana. O niya, kung hiktan-hiktan po og kining baliti nga palit sa baliti niya after the insulation of the energies for the bone, to insulate energies, to insulate the bone, to heal the problems or to heal the fractured bone. Then, maayo rin gyapon. Humana, wala, balik na po kiat ang mga bata. Ligon kayo mga bata. Anad sila ning training sa martial arts. The art of survival is really higher. Dili po maigo ng mga dinggi-dinggi. Walay dinggi ng mga bata nga nag-practice of early art of survival because they do not believe in the dengue virus. Ang dengue virus, malamta ni sila. Inom dagla na. Kaunig itlog, inamugla na. Kaugma, basta hilanat lang pas mo sa lobi, pas mo sa gutom, pas mo sa bugnaw. O hilanat lang kanang virus pod niya. Sa nang klase nga virus. Kaugma na, mamot na tulo kadlaw, ligo na dayon, man, balik na po dayon. And then, ang bata pod nga, kining maigo og virus, especially dengue fever for example, dugay kay maayo. I think kadugaya, kadug applyan og art of survival dili lang hambog based on the actual experience. Dali ra pod. Dali ra gyud. Manang really nice if you learn the art of survival. Anyway, the art of survival is good management of the energy. Really good management over the energy body because the power of the physical body to heal itself is really potential. That's the immune system is really strong. So let's get enhanced with our powerful immune system by doing energy cultivation. So that's really the function of energy cultivation. Good management for the energy for the physical body to make the physical body really stronger. So all practitioners of Dugukan doing energy healing, continue doing the good job. It's really for the benefit of your very own health. Health for the physical body, health for the mind, soul, and spirit. And yes, because we cannot really complete the healing for the physical body without the process of good energies, positive energies. And that's why there are so many problems in life we cannot solve by lack of the vigor of spirit. With the best vigor of spirit, we can solve everything in our lives. We could say negative situations, problems that we cannot almost solve because the time that we cannot solve our problem just because we lack of the vigor of spirit. And with the vigor of spirit, we can really move on. We can really topple down the negative energies trying to harm our peace and harmony. So let's get to know more about divine connection. And with the force of the spirit that will work out in our lives, we can really make the big difference to succeed bigger things, to succeed bigger achievement in our lives. That's making our lives here in the planet really useful, not just only for the few people in our surroundings, and then for the majority, for the bigger purpose of our lives here in the planet. And that's why in this holistic art that we're doing and the divine calling that we are sharing the information that there is a divine calling now for everyone to help the healing of life and nature. And helping the healing of life and nature, that is an opportunity we can participate. The light service working activities for the entire planet, we are going to usher the ascension of life of the humanity into higher dimension, and rendering our light service for that will give us more achievement in our lives because we can see the deeper meaning of our lives. Every day is really new and the wonder. And without also doing that, because we are really inclined to achieve or to pursue all those things pertaining to the material endeavor, then we are really stressful every day. We are really stressful every day because there is a big lacking in our lives, and that is the divine function, which is lacking in our lives. So that's my reason why I cannot really entertain so much pertaining to the negative, pertaining to the material thing, because that's really usual. That's really common. We are dealing with the different problems day by day because meeting people having different problems, and that's really normal. And going deeper meaning of the life that we have, and we realize that all those things are just normal. Only that the people do not find a way how to solve the problems in life which they thought that it's really difficult to solve. That's why, because we are not yet walking our life here in the planet by the light of heart wisdom. And then the time that we can walk our life with the light of the heart wisdom, then we realize that everything is fine. And why everything is fine? Because that's practicing naturalness. So that's why in the walks of life there are four paths that there are four mastery that we should achieve in our lives. At first, that's wisdom. Then second, practicing to become one with nature. That's naturalness. And the third one, practicing to become perfect or perfection of the body, mind, soul, and spirit. What do you mean by perfection? That is the transformation of minor vibrational frequency into advanced vibrational frequency. And then the fourth one is with Dugukan. So really nice friends, brothers and sisters, welcome everyone in this live conference. And do not hesitate to join or participate. Let's have interaction with this live conference, and it will give us more vigor in this live conference. This conference really become alive. We can really live because we are having participation in this One is with All the Stars. Yes, joining with us right now, Haliging Lars Fire, Palihog Basa.
Words can't express how blissful and grateful of the divine blessings and mysteries and my experiences in divine healing mission and light mission. Thank you, Supreme Master of Wisdom Akadastar, Supreme Superlight Angels, SGMPS1-72 for the divine blessings.
You're welcome, Maliging Nurse Fire. Sa langit kita magpasalamat sa Supreme Master of Wisdom. Always in this one is with all the stars. And yes, joining with us right now, Brad Knight Terizo. This is from Brad Knight Terizo.
Malipayong kahaponon, GMPS 172. Nagtanaw ug naminaw sa mga balaanong butang atol sa dakong kasaulugan sa Holistic Arts live program in connection with the oneness to all the stars. Thanks GM ug sa tanan.
Yes, really nice to hear from you, Brad Knight Terizo. Always in our oneness with all the stars. One of the principles of the Dugukan, we're not alone. So we're really not alone. We're joining the celebration big event today with the brothers and sisters in this oneness with all the stars. More power to you. Sending to you my warmest regards. Love, peace, and harmony to everyone there. Yes, igmat chimay sa restauro.
We can really attain and achieve it. GMPS 172. The development of the body, mind, soul, and spirit. Because the exercises of the Art of Life 172 is the balance of the physical and spiritual exercises enhancing our healing potentials by actual application in our daily lives. Good afternoon, GMPS 172, and to all the viewers around the globe. Thank you, GM, for the unconditional love and non-stop sharing of the lessons of life for our soul salvation.
From Igmat Jimaisa Restaro, more power to you, Igmat Jimaisa Restaro. Yes, Dugukan Martial Arts, Panama.
Regards, GM. Listening to you now prior to Art of Life 172 in a short while. Also, beautiful rain has begun here in our place. Regards to all our brothers and sisters there in the site. Hugs to beautiful assistant Jillian. Can really perceive the nice energy through the screen. Animals are happy.
Yes, really nice to hear from you. Everyone there, Panama chapter, more power to you. Abdik Idrin and Abdik Mira, always in this oneness with all the stars. And to your beloved kid, regards everyone there, more power. Yes, really nice to hear from you. And also Marisol Advencina Villegas, Canglaon City, Negros Occidental. Good afternoon, GMPS 172. Yes, good afternoon. Sa tanang mga taga Canglaon. Mga mayong pangumusta ninyo diyang tanan, mga Panginoon nga nakamong tanan diya sa Kapiskay sa Panglawas. More power. And also, yes, from Igmat Ramon Hernais, mayong hapon GM, yes, mayong hapon kanimo do. More power to you. And while waiting for the rest to join in this live conference, go ahead. If you have any question and are concerned about the holistic art of the Dugukan, and this is my topic, I'm always reiterating the energy healing because I'm always inspiring everyone to really harness your energy healing. And then the more that you are going to do your energy healing, the more you will become more experienced in doing your energy healing. The more you will be enlightened because you can really activate your divine connection. You can help your brothers and sisters. Many people will be aided by you. You are doing your energy healing. So that's why missionaries of Dugukan, they are in the field doing their energy healing. They are really enhancing their energies, and people are happy because they were healed with their illnesses through the Dugukan healers or practitioners of the holistic art, and that's energy healing. We are coaching how to manage well the balance of the energy body, mind, soul, and spirit. So that's why when it comes to doing exercises, we are really experts in the exercises pertaining to inner cultivation, art of life 172. And that's why they are called teachers of art of life 172 because they can really teach art of life 172. And that's why how we are going to illustrate art of life 172 when it comes to inner discovery. All you have to do is just to do your performance, perform the art of life 172, and then someone that will do it can perceive the energy. And when it is done during online drill, then manifesting the skies are the angels of the supreme light. And that cannot be done with the power of the mind alone. That can be done by the power of the divine connection of the art of life 172. So that's why you have your divine connection when you are doing your art of life 172. Only things that you need We need momentum because usually happen to the people practicing inner cultivation, not just only practicing art of life 172 in any other discipline. At the beginning, we are really energetic. We are really eager to learn more and more. And then later on, they are fading their interest because they do not really understand the purpose of their practice, and they are looking for more and more. And then without satisfying the needs of their soul. And that's why we can determine if our soul is really satisfied within, because we feel inner stillness. And once we are not sensing inner stillness deep within, that's because we are not satisfying the needs of the soul within. And that's the very reason why we need divine guidance. And we cannot do it overnight. That's why we need momentum, because momentum itself is a big lesson to learn in life. That's why what's momentum? Momentum demands us to perform and keep going on. That is energy, endurance. And the more we have power of momentum, the more we are capable to do, to succeed the noble things in life, the bigger things in life, because we are already understanding these important lessons in life, the works of life. It could be art of life, or it could be art of distraction. And if we are in the art of life 172, we need momentum. We practice momentum, apply mental discipline, and fulfill the noble cause of light service, helping the healing of life and nature, develop the stronger spirituality so that we can attain good spiritual growth, soul realization, and we can finally arrange our life into higher dimensions. So that's why what we need in life is mental discipline first. Whenever the time that we cannot teach our heart, our mind to become stronger, and then we can recall that we have to follow discipline. What's the discipline that we are going to set up our mind to become stronger in life, to succeed, and to never be toppled down by the negative energies? We are not losers because we are in the art of life 172. And then if we are not in the art of life 172, so therefore we are in the art of distraction. So what are the activities for the art of distraction? Boosting the negative ego, blinding ignorance, and always following the weaknesses of the human hearts, and so much mundane attachment that will result into greediness. And that's why all those things are pertaining to the art of distraction. So if we're not for the art of distraction, we should be in the art of life 172. And what are the exercises for the art of life 172? So exercises for the art of life 172, we must realize that we are the light. We are the light because we are not in the dark. And even if we are in the dark, we are always the light. Wherever we are, we're always having the light because we are carrying the light as a bigger light. As a governing star or a foundation star, we are always the light. And with that, we can help enlighten the brothers and the sisters. And that's why we are the light of the world, because we are student of wisdom. We're not student of knowledge. We are student of wisdom because we are learning the vital essences of nature and looking the deeper meaning of our life and understanding the deeper meaning of our life here in the planet and beyond this planet, in the entire universe and beyond the cosmos. It means to say that we are really bigger light because we are student of wisdom. And the student of wisdom will undergo lightship initiation because we are going to abide with the light of the supreme infinite source, or the supreme master of wisdom. We are practicing the supreme law of equilibrium. So that's why we are adhering the presence of the supreme master of wisdom, supreme super light angels, not just because we believe it, because we know it. Why? Because we are undergoing actual physical and spiritual training in the art of life 172. So that's the K. The K is undergoing actual physical and spiritual training in the art of life 172. So that's why we have lightship initiation, for us to become teacher of art of life 172, so that we can abide with the supreme law of equilibrium. So what's the supreme law of equilibrium? That is not uh, judgmental to your brothers and sisters. That's not linear thinking, because we understand that order of reality, everything is existing, and it has reality, and we have our oneness with all. So that's why we cannot separate ourselves with nature, we cannot separate ourselves with energy, and the physical body, because the moment that we can separate our physical body with our soul body, that is individuality, that is imbalance of energy, that is lack of the ingredients for its wholeness. We need to become really whole in the body, mind, soul, and spirit. So that's why in the physical body we cannot separate our mind from the physical body, and likewise the physical body from the mind. We are always in this oneness with all the stars. We are always in this oneness with all, with the life and the nature, because we discern the meaning of oneness with all. And with that, we can really manage well the development of our body, mind, soul, and spirit. We can do energy healing. And we are not afraid if we don't have money to buy our medicine. We don't have afraid if we cannot buy our food for the day, because nature will provide us. Nature will provide us. The universe will provide us even more, because we are always satisfied for the things that we have. We are not greedy for the things, mundane things in the world. We are craving, we are always craving and craving for all those things, material needs in life. No, it's not. We're not like that. We are putting up mental discipline, that we can open up our heart and our mind for divine love. That's learning unconditional love. And that's why in fulfilling spiritual endeavor, we must understand that what we need in life is ascension of life into a higher dimension. And what do we need if we want to succeed our ascension of life into higher dimension? We need substantive energy for the soul, because the soul is really the foundation of the physical body, and we are the soul in the physical body. And if the soul energy is really powerful, and the soul is really potential to overcome all those things we need in life, then the physical body will follow. That's why in the physical body we are considered as a governance of life. And then who are our people in the physical body if we are the government, if we are the governance in this physical body? I'm talking about my physical body. I'm talking about everyone's physical body. The physical body is comprising of trillions of cells, wherein each cell in the physical body is intelligent. And it follows with the central voice, that is the brain or the mind. And then what if the physical body, our cells will not obey with the central voice, will not any longer listen with the central voice? What will happen? There is imbalance of this governance in the physical body. So that's why we have illness, we have problems in the physical body. And our aim to ascend into higher level of frequency, we cannot do it because we are descending instead of ascending. Why? Because of the imbalance of the energy. And that's why we need healing every day. We cannot really complete the healing in the physical body by just learning material lessons, material applications for the healing of the physical body, because the very foundation of the physical body is the spiritual energy. The soul level, and the soul level is energy level. Energy, nature of the soul is energy. And with that, because the nature of the soul is energy, also the healing for the soul is energy. And the healing for the physical body, because the physical body is material, also the healing for the physical body is the very foundation of the physical body. So that's why let's get to know more about holistic art, the code of life. Art of Life 172, doing energy healing, divine healing, mystical healing, and martial arts. And so that's why the group is really sharing lessons. And this one thing, are in the practice of the holistic art of Dugukan, why there is a need for you to learn the lessons of Hilot. And there's a need for you to learn the lessons of energy healing, martial arts, because you are a, meaning here in this Oneness with All the Stars, we are in this university, the biggest university of the entire planet, the university of the universe, rather. We are in the university of the universe. It means to say that we are in the biggest school of life, the university of the universe. That's why we are teachers of Art of Life 172. You are teacher of Art of Life 172. That if you're someone helping the healing of life and nature, you're someone helping to usher the ascension of life into higher dimension, and then you're not doing your lessons of inner discovery, you're not doing your lessons of art of life, you're not doing your lessons of healing or martial arts, then that could be the meaning of kulto. Yes, internet interaction. Anyway, well, back in this live conference, yes, if we don't have the lessons really, and we cannot really share the ushering of ascension of life into higher dimension, because we cannot really teach the people about how they are going to ascend life into higher dimension. So that's the really the meaning of kulto kay wala man tayo ikatudlo. Pero if you are really someone doing your lessons in the art of life and doing your lessons in the hilot healing and also in the martial arts, then nobody will say that you are kulto because you can really teach the lesson. And if anybody would like to learn the hilot, then they cannot get it because they have to pass first the screening. They have to go to schooling, and after learning the modules or passing the lessons, so then they will be certified that you passed the lesson. And that's just why, because you are really teaching that kind of lesson in an institution. And this is why, friends, brothers and sisters, this will make the big difference. And this one is with all the stars, because we are really creating the big difference and helping the brothers and sisters, because we are going to enlighten first our hearts and our minds for the deeper meaning of our life and for the power that we have, so that we can overcome all those negativities that we have, because we cannot really deny the fact that within our hearts, within our minds, there are also negativities, and this negative that we have, we must rid of, so that we can transform into higher level of spiritual realization, and with that we can make the big difference. We can begin our transformation from minor frequency into advanced frequency, and with that we can begin our really real development and in the spiritual side, positive side. So, friends, brothers and sisters, welcome in this one is with all the stars. And if in case our internet connection is interrupted, don't get away, don't go away, because we still do our energy healing today, and the internet will get back. Only there is always interruption, maybe because of this rain. The signal is interrupted, internet signal. So, joining with us right now, yes, Habam Habam Ray. More power to you, Habam Habam Ray. And also joining with us, yes, Mrs. from Dugukan, Martial Arts, Panama.
Question GM regarding mission. We understand that healthy diet is very important for the health of the body. Sometimes it can be hard for someone to completely change the diet. Is change of diet always advisable and a requirement for patient while undergoing healing?
Diet, yes, if it is really not possible to have that diet because of reasons or for some reasons, then, for example, what we are doing here, and because the difficulty for changing that diet, for example, and then the patient having really fondness of eating pork, and then the problem of the physical body is really requiring him substantive energy, good energy, and food, nutritions which are not really contradicting to the physical needs. And then that could be really prohibited to eat pork, for example, if the problem is, for example, hypertension. And then it can be done moderately. Can be done moderately. Good management. And then, for example, if really bigger problem, for example, renal failure. So renal failure would not be good more on potassium. So it could be prohibited to eat banana, because banana is more on potassium and not really good for the renal failure. So that's why diet is really important and vital in the energy healing, because it will really facilitate the process of healing the person, especially because we are doing energy healing, and there are really foods which are really etherically contaminated, dirty, and when once you apply it, then it will really block the process of energy healing, because the blockages in the physical body cannot be rid of because of this food that someone is really eating. So that's why in doing inner cultivation, good medicine for the physical body, always nutrition is always someone is always playing role and how we are going to manage well our nutrition. and we are going to eat healthy foods. And good diet really is important in the process of healing and energy healing. And if really it is not really difficult really to avoid that kind of diet, because it's really the usual food that someone is using. So better to say that yes, there is process of healing, but not so quick as we are expecting. Because if we are going to facilitate the healing, we must also see the good food that we are going to apply in the physical body, especially in the case of those uh, suffering hypertension, suffering heart problems, or heart enlargement, and all those things, renal failure, and many other problems of diseases. And really, diet is really important. So that's why mga tao ato sa people having problems of hypertension, heart enlargement, they can't really heal the problem. They can only minimize. They can really only minimize because they do not avoid the food which are really no good for the physical body if they're having that kind of problem already in the physical body. And then that's why what happened is always to minimize and minimize and minimize, and to minimize this problem. That's really not the healing. It's not healing. You are only minimizing the the problem. And then that's why if you are going to work out for the healing of the problem, you have to resort into the origin or the cause, the very root of the problem. And that's why the system of the natural healing. The system of the natural healing is we are going to look at the very origin or the very root of the problem of the disorder. And with that, we can begin the good management, applying the natural way, applying the natural healing. We cannot heal our problem in hypertension because we always eat pork. And of course, if I'm having my business, for example, no problem because we have always to minimize all these things. And if you want healing, you have to do your research how you are going to wake yourself, to make your physical body really healthy. And that's the very reason why in the physical body, I'm saying that we cannot really complete the process of our healing, energy healing, without learning the energy aspect, especially in the cases of negative psychic attacks. And for cases of negative psychic attacks, the diet really is really important because we have to cleanse off the negative energies, ruining the balance of the peace and harmony. And so with that, after cleansing the negative energies and the blockages in the energy tunnels and the physical body, so the negative energies will read off, and then we can get back to normal. So getting back to normal, the physical body will become healthy again because we know that the very root of the problem in the case of negative energies is really the root of that is energy contamination, contaminated or poisoned by negative energies. So if it is poisoned with the negative energies, we need to rid of that kind of poison. So that's why even in the physical body, and in fact, the practitioners of the natural healing, they are saying that the solutions to the health problems today is not to be found in the material medicine or poisoning the physical body with chemicals. It's to be found in the natural way. And although the chemicals, we think that we believe that it's really healing the physical body, it's not really actually healing the physical body. It will add on the poison of the physical body, which will later on it will resort into disaster of the physical body. So that's not my words. That's according to natural medicine. And that's why in the commandments of good health we are following. In the holistic art we are learning holistic art. We are in the management of the energy. And there's no side effects management, good management of the energy because we are applying the natural way. What's the natural way? Yes, of course, nutrition. We cannot avoid the nutrition because a really important factor on how we are going to develop our physical body when it comes to healthy body. You should be first is nutrition. We should have nutrition, healthy foods, and that's why every day we are throwing garbage in our physical body. Every day we are throwing throwing chemicals or toxins in the physical body, then the accrual of these toxins in the physical body will ruin the systems of our physical body. So we need to detox. And that's my reason why in the holistic art of the Dugukan, we are having that ascension oil for us to cleanse up the negative energies in our physical body, to detox as well, and to cleanse up the negative energy contamination. So that's why nutrition is really vital. Then exercise. That's why the commandment of good health, we need exercise. We cannot really delete exercise. So that's why during the lockdown, instead of sleeping and eating and sleeping and all the way you're doing in your routine every day, you are going to sleep and eat, then after eating then you sit down and then doing something, watching your TV or doing something, looking or doing something your cell phone and all those things, and without exercise, and then you get back to sleep. So meaning the everyday activities that you're doing is sleeping, eating. And then what will be the result? You do not do your exercise. So it will result to a negative energy imbalance. That's negative energy. It will result into blockages in the physical body because you're not doing your exercise, and plus you're not you lack of the water in the physical body. You're not hydrating your physical body, and you're not doing your sunbathing for good vitamins for the physical body, vitamin D. And then you're not extracting energy from nature because you are only there inside your room. You're not going outside. So with that, there is always the lack of management of the energy. And when it comes to making your physical body stronger, when it comes to immune system, you cannot really boost your immune system because you do not know how to manage well the good management of energy in the physical body. So that's why practicing holistic art in the art of life 172, doing healing energy healing, you are really doing your exercise every day art of life because you are going to extract energy with the extracting energy from nature, and doing that will really enhance your immune system, your energy body, super electromagnetic force in the physical body. You're doing your energy healing every day. So when you're doing that energy healing every day, you will become really substantive with energy, and becoming substantive with energy, and it will really develop your soul level. So the very secret of good health in the physical body, inner stillness, divine love, peace, and harmony is balance of the energy, and you can get that balance of energy by doing your holistic art. And that's why our group is really sharing lessons of healing, art of life, energy cultivation, and all those things pertaining to inner discovery. That's why people call it spiritual practice. And then yes, it could be called like that, spiritual practice, and then only we have the education of how we are going to make our body, mind, soul, and spirit really healthy. Because by lack of understanding of the holistic art, we are very limited when it comes to energy. And when it comes to trial of time, viruses, for example, we are really afraid. And if you're someone really practicing our art of survival, we are not afraid of viruses. Are we afraid of dengue virus? Are we afraid of what kind of viruses and even what? Yes, because there are those really things coming not just only today, and in the future as well. Because if it came today, if it come today, then there's no also reason that it would not come on the future, and even in the future would be more worse than what we are experiencing right now. And that's the very reason why I am always encouraging everyone to do your energy healing, harness your energy healing, and harness your powerful shielding against negative psychic attacks, against all those kinds of viruses, because that is art of survival. And we are always responsible for our salvation in life here in the planet. Nobody else is responsible for our salvation because we are the one that will do our responsibilities in the spiritual side, development of the body, mind, soul, and spirit. And that's why we are always encouraging everyone, teaching everyone how you are going to survive and how we are going to survive. Just learning spiritual martial arts and training in the holistic art. Really training in the holistic art. Yes, before we are going to proceed, message from Matan Shiril. And let's read first message from the participants in our live conference today.
Feeling good and blissful watching you lively on your live broadcast on this rainy afternoon in Gorodo, Cebu City, Philippines. Good afternoon, GMPS 172. Thankful and grateful for the healing and divine connections we receive daily. It will help on our mission of helping the healing of life, and the message from UGM sharpen our soul understanding.
Yes, really nice to hear from you, Matt and Cheryl, Keanu. More power. Continue the good job. More power. And also, yes, Starlet. More power. Message from Starlet.
Mayong hapon, GMPS 172. Dian nami kaming tanan sa bulawanon mong mga pulong diri sa Karaatan chapter uban sa mga kabataan ug sa mga elders. Niining mauwanon nga kahaponon uban sa mga daklit nga pagpangidlap sa kilat ug dahunog sa mga dalugdog sa langit. Nabati namo ang makusog nga gahom ug energy sa palibot. Adunay panalangin sa langit karong adlaw sa imong presensya.
Okay, more power sa tanang mga taga-Karatan chapter. Always in this one is with all the stars. And yes, joining with us right now on this live conference, Banisa Sibua. More power to you, Banisa. Always in this one is with all the stars. Welcome in this holistic art. And then, yes, message from Dugukan, Martial Arts, Panama.
Understood, GM. Diet is a factor in which people find very difficult to change. We still continue with healing, but yes, it makes sense. It will only minimize the issue and slow up the process. Thank you, GM.
Yes, really nice to hear from you, Mira, Hira, and Adik Edwin. More power, and hope to see you soon. Always in this one is with all the stars, and always inspiring everyone to harness your energy healing, divine healing, and if you're someone would like to learn martial arts, harness your martial arts. Because the higher meaning of martial arts, development of the body, mind, soul, and spirit. And it's really good discipline. And yes, what's the difference learning other sports and compared to learning to martial arts? Sports are really good because it will develop our body, mind, soul, and spirit. And then for lifetime maintenance and for the development of the body, really, and then the mind and the soul and the spirit is really martial arts because regardless of what age you are, and then you can do your martial arts. And the more that you do your martial arts, then the more energy that you will gain and the stronger you are. So that's really development of the body, mind, soul, and spirit. Yes, joining with us right now, Junel. Yes, maayong hapon, GM. Yes, Junel, more power to you. And also, Dali Santos, Sambuanga chapter. Mga pagmusta sa tanang mga taga Sambuanga chapter. More power to you. Ang mga panginaot nga kamong tanan na nasa kapiskay sa panglawas, kadasig sa espiritu. So, the book of Dugukan is available at the website and to all the practitioners of the Dugukan, especially when you're following the lessons of the holistic art of the Dugukan. And you should have the copy of the book of the What's the Divine Revelation. The volume 1 of book of Dugukan is already available at the website, and then just go to the website www.enercordugukan.com. Read the literature of Dugukan because when we are going to go with the advanced lessons of Dugukan, you need to become familiar with the literature of the Dugukan. And then the book 2 or volume 2 is almost available too. Okay, so I am hoping that you have already the book of the copy of the book of Dugukan. And included in the book of Dugukan volume 1 are 3 lessons of art of life 172. And all the practitioners of Dugukan doing energy healing or in their field mission, continue doing your mission with a vigor of spirit. And the more you are doing it, you do your divine mission in the field, the more you will become expert on your energy healing and the divine healing. And do not forget 7 steps. It's really vital doing the 7 steps once you are deciding yourself to walk your life in the art of life 172. As I said, there are only 2 paths in life that you are going to walk here in the planet, and which of these paths that you are going to choose. If you're not for the art of life, so you are for the art of distraction. And then if you are not for the art of destruction, you should do the 7 steps. Just like learning martial arts, and you're learning, for example, the martial arts of Dugukan, you are going to learn the 7 steps, and that's why there is also um, sometimes I could hear also people saying about the martial arts of Dugukan, the lesson of the Dugukan, then the activities of the group, what we are doing. And those are all those informations, lack of information. So that's why whenever the time you have opportunity and you would like to know more about the activities of the group, you can only know the activities of the group if you're someone that will attend the activities and observe by yourself. Because before I was really teaching also martial arts to anybody, and now I am controlling the activities of the Dugukan because I found out that to teach lessons of martial arts, especially the martial arts, and then without really explaining the principle why we are going to practice these lessons, then people also do not know what they are really doing for that kind of practice. And later on, you will find out that they are there doing something negative. So that's why there are always procedures how we are going to join the holistic art of Dugukan. And that's why before also we are sharing the lessons of Hilot to everybody. That's why there was the time that we look at the book of the members of the practitioners of the Hilot. I was nasyak ko sa kadaghan sa mga practitioners kay libro na puno. And then I found out that asa man nga klaseng mga tao, wa mo ko kakita ni nila. Sabot diya nga people are always eager to learn the lesson, but they are not really ready for the purpose or the ultimate purpose of that lesson, especially for the art of life 172. So that's why your our friends, the brothers and sisters would like to learn the lessons of art of life 172 are asking videos to be posted there in the net or internet. We are not doing that except for a few lessons because we do not really understand why we are going to study it. And in fact, this common trend, if we are going to tell lessons about Art of Life 172, then we can always add on pertaining to the lessons. And this one thing that if you are going to apply it in the actual engagement, for example, especially in the art of divine healing, energy healing, wherein you are going to act, actually you are going to involve actual combat with negative energies, then you will find out that your procedure will never work out because you are going to add or doing your very own procedure, which is not really in alignment with the formula that we are using. And that's why, because of the lack of the training, that is my very reason why when you are going to study the lessons of Art of Life 172, you will undergo the screening. And with that, you have to learn it module by module and or step by steps until you can really harness yourself. This one thing also when I'm talking about angels of the supreme light and their watch manifesting in the skies, and then people also in the practice of the spiritual discovery, they would also call them starfighter, aliens, and all those things. And anyway, it's okay. But I'm talking about in the actual engagement, for example, in learning the lesson. For example, we are teaching martial arts, in the martial arts of the Dugukan. It's easy to say, we can overcome all those tougher enemies because we're learning the lessons. Then you're not practicing. And then if you are going to engage yourself in the actual battle, in the actual fight, then you will lose the game. You will definitely lose the game because you don't have your training, proper training. Because in the lessons, actually, it needs really proper training. And with that, you will make the big difference here because you're able to get your competency. You're able to get your skills because you undergo actual training and thorough training. So that's why, especially when we are going to talk more about Supreme Superlight Angels, because what I'm saying that there is no book yet for the Dugukan except the first volume. That's because all the lessons of the Dugukan are still in my mind. And that's why when people would say that we are copying lessons from any other group or from other countries or from anywhere, just like in the case of martial arts, because when I relax myself, then the lessons will come in my mind. And that's why I will teach it to the friends, brothers and sisters. And that's why I'm really happy to see someone really talent in the lessons, because as when I'm saying that I'm not looking for followers, really I'm not really looking for followers. I do not like followers. I'm looking for the teachers of Art of Life 172. Why I'm looking for the teachers of Art of Life 172? Because that's the function of this propagation. There is the release of the Art of Life 172 from the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Shepherd angels. And it will be passed on to the teachers of Art of Life 172. And who are the teachers of Art of Life 172? Then they are the star seed actually. And then star seed that will grow up into a bigger light, they will try to become foundation stars. So they are the foundation stars. So that's why there are foundation stars and you are foundation star, because you grew up into a bigger light. And bigger light will be the light of the world, because you are going to teach lesson not just because you have the belief, because you have soul realization. And by doing the illustration, then people will be enlightened. That is this one question that I would say to the people, different kinds of belief. Then I would say that, and how you are going to teach the lessons to your brothers and sisters, wherein it will not require thousands of years for us to discern the truth. And because if I am going to use verse, for example, or commandment, then a single word will mean a thousand meaning. Especially if you are someone, a writer, for example, you have your brilliant mind, for example, and we know that everybody here is really brilliant mind. So for the brilliant mind, one word would be a thousand meaning. You can give thousands of meaning. It depends upon your reasoning. And even in fact, you can give countless of meaning for a single word. Then how can we achieve good spiritual achievement if we do not really, if we cannot really assure, if we are really never, if we are not really firm for the things that we're doing, if we are not really understanding, we don't have the soul realization for the things that we would like to share to the people. So that's why the way that you are going to teach the truth, you have to do it by action. So ano man mo pagtudlo ang kamatuoran nga sayon rang masabtan sa mga tao. So how you are going to teach the truth that it would be easier for us to understand. So tudluon gani, this is the fourth finger. Tudluon nimo. Tudlua sa imong kamot. Ayaw kay istorya ha. Then you have given the way for easier understanding, for the truth that is difficult to understand by the power of human understanding. So that's why if you can do the action, then it will appear there. It will really appear there in the skies. Then there is already an opening. There is already the opening for that kingdom of truth. And then all the rest will be come to follow. Because you have to do your Art of Life 172. And what's the meaning of Art of Life 172? The meaning of Art of Life 172 is activations of your spiritual psychic or spiritual energy centers, your psychic energy centers, your psychic power. And why you are going to activate your 7 energy centers? Because those are the doors for the heaven. And that's why seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and the righteousness of God, and all the things shall be added unto us. What do you mean by that? The kingdom of God is within you. And we cannot look at that kind of kingdom within us because we do not know where is the door. So if the kingdom of God is within us, likewise also the doors or for that kingdom of God is within us. And what do you mean by that? The kingdom of the within. So that's why we are going to listen deep within, because by listening deep within, we can hear the voice of the greatest beyond. Because the kingdom of the Most High is deep within. And also the doors for that kingdom are within us. So we have to open up the seven energy centers in our physical body so that we could have deeper understanding about the kingdom of the heaven. So when we can understand the kingdom of the heaven deep within us, we have the power of understanding. And that's the wisdom. Wisdom is not cultivated skill. We cannot learn wisdom if it is not granted by the heavens. So wisdom is gift from the heaven. And after learning wisdom, the force of spirit will work out in our life. And with that, we can make the big difference. We can really make the big difference of our ascension of life into higher dimension. Even in the process of our healing. The process of our healing could be divine healing. It's not material healing. The process could be divine healing because when talking about divine healing, it will include everything in our life. Body, mind, soul, and spirit, external environment, and all the connection that we have. So, if we have this kind of healing in our life, we can really make the big difference because the healing that we have is divine healing and that is wholeness. So, with that, we can feel inner stillness, divine love. And there is always divine love deep within. And we cannot be misled along the way because we are walking our life here in the planet by the light of the heart wisdom. And that will make the big difference, friends, brothers, and sisters. Yes, in a few minutes from now, we will begin our energy healing. So I'll give you 5 minutes. And while waiting for also for the rest, brothers and sisters, to join the energy healing or divine healing, you can also prepare your glass of water so that we can include the blessings for that water to make that water living water of life that can heal illnesses and can cleanse of negative energy contaminations. Yes, from Mira Hira, mo ba sir? Unsa man paligbasa.
Mao ba sir, unsa man pod nga mga angay advice sa diet sa pasyente nga kanang traditional? Akong mahinumduman bata pa, dili pa kanon og mga madugo nga karne ug isda ang bag-ong nanganak aron di mabughat.
Yeah, sakto na. Mira Hira. Kanang mga tilugon maayo nga pagkaon sa mga bag-ong mga anak ug sa kanang mga apyog kayo mga lawas na mga sakiton kay lawas. Ang pagkaon nila mga tilugon nga mga pagkaon dili kanang mga mudugo kayo kay init kay na siya so makabughat yun na siya. Really nice Mira Hira. And also Soul Mira is joining more power soul. And also Isigani Matan Isigani Panginahog is joining sa Sendayong chapter. More power to you. Matan Isigani. Okay, so while waiting for the rest to join in this oneness with all the stars, and for us also to begin our energy healing, our divine healing, then our group in this oneness with all the stars. This group is teaching hilot healing, energy healing, magnetic healing, even psychic healing, and hilot, they're really traditional hilot. And also the martial arts and the martial arts of the Dugukan, Eskrima, and knife fighting, alho, pistol fighting, and long stick fighting, all those martial arts pertaining to the Filipino martial arts, including the expertise of the Dugukan. The expertise of the Dugukan is a dumog, that is a kind of Filipino form of wrestling. And that's really nice because women's welfare. And then the practitioners of the dumog, that is grappling. And really good development for the muscles, bones, ligaments, joints, tendons. And also the group is teaching powerful shielding. And that's why I'm saying to the friends, brothers, and sisters, especially in the field of energy healing, do not do your energy healing if you're not having powerful shielding, especially in the case of negative psychic attacks. Kaya delikado ka na. That's really dangerous. And that's why you have to develop first powerful shielding. And how you are going to develop powerful shielding is by connecting your consciousness with release the bridging from the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Supreme Super Light, angels. And yes, also the group is teaching meditations and devotion, inner exercise, inner discovery, and inner activation. And all those exercises that we are sharing with our brothers and our sisters. And yes, joining with us right now, Ezekiel Yanto, yes, sa Naga chapter, mga pangumusta diya sa mga taga Naga chapter. And also joining with us right now, Mari Iris Utok, Igmat, Mari, more power to you, Igmat, and sa Hi GM, PS1-72, good afternoon, watching you here at Liboron chapter. Yes, Igmat, Igmat Iris, regards sa tanang mga taga Liboron chapter. And I'm thinking it's time now to begin our energy healing, and all you have to do is just to connect with my hands. Open your hearts and your mind, and you can connect with this energy healing. You can perceive the energy when you can connect with this energy healing from the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Supreme Super Light Angels. Connect. Now pick up your glass of water, and we'll be sending to you the blessings for that water to make that water living water of life that can heal illnesses and can cleanse you of negative energy contaminations. You can drink your water. Then another thing, we'll be sending to you this divine connection for you to harness your energy healing. And then if you're someone who does not yet learn your energy healing, this connection for you to begin your energy healing. Receive, align, and adapt. You will receive divine connection for energy healing. Okay, it's done. So atong pasalamat sa labang kagahom for the divine healing energy and the divine healing connection that everyone is receiving today. Thank you, Supreme Master of Heaven, for the blessings of this divine healing connection. And friends, brothers and sisters, after I will off this live conference, and everybody can connect with us doing the Art of Life 172. Anyway, I will not off the screen so that you can join the Art of Life 172 online drill. And really nice with having this live conference today. And until the next time, we can do our live conference tomorrow the same time. And for friends, brothers and sisters, yes, we are really planning to visit you there personally in your place. And only this by this time we cannot really travel easily because of the situation. So right after there's already opportunity, masaya na lang na itong pag-travel-travel, dili na quarantine. So we will be there visiting in your place for our holistic arts. And that's why also the site is really welcoming for everyone. Your oneness, our oneness with all the stars. So we are having our oneness with all the stars here in the site. So that's why the site is for everyone. Our site is for everyone. And this oneness with all the stars. And let's get together celebrating our oneness with all the stars, celebrating the wonders of life. And let's give the good meaning of our life and share this with our brothers and sisters in this oneness with all the stars. So learn your art of life 172, do your energy healing and practice your healot healing. And also when you have time, practice your martial arts. Martial arts is not because you are going to fight. We don't have enemy. Our brothers and our sisters, all the people in the world, our brothers and sisters. They are not our enemies. We don't have enemies, brothers and sisters. Our enemies are blinding ignorance and many other human weaknesses. We will not boast our human negative ego. So I am really glad, friends, brothers and sisters, that you're joining in this live conference. And until the next time that we will do our live conference, and let's talk more about holistic art and especially energy healing, divine healing. There are so many experiences that we have in this with regards doing energy healing. So that's why you can ask your question if you are someone would like to know more about energy healing. And because doing energy healing, that is different situation, different cases, different procedure. And with that, this could be also very useful in your mission in life. And that's why we are here doing this live conference to share with you our experience in doing the energy healing or divine healing. And if you're someone you're doing your inner discovery, we are also welcoming you. And we can guide so long as we can afford to do so. And that's a really purpose of this energy healing. And our center for Halo training is welcoming everyone, especially people who don't have the job by this time because your company wherein you're working and nag-shut down. So trying to learn Hilot and make Hilot as your profession. And we are professional in the Hilot healing. And that's why really Hilot is a profession. And that's why this institution for Hilot healing is really welcoming everyone who would like to learn the Hilot. When you want to learn Hilot, it's expensive by the way. But then if you are with the group, it's not expensive because we are going to give it for you for free. It's free because that's the purpose, that's the advocacy of this group, that we are going to help the brothers and sisters. In what way? By providing the competency training. It's not by giving money because we are in these activities. We are in the holistic art. We are in the divine healing ministry. And you know that divine healing ministry, we are not asking something in return. So we are not doing business. And except for the hilot, if it is professionalized, there is always the talent fee. And then we are giving free training for the people. And with that, yes, we don't have business because we are giving it for free. And that's the part of the light service that we are doing. And you are one with this propagation because you're joining in this oneness with all the stars. So that's why wait for the Art of Life 172. In few minutes from now, we will begin the angels contact and connection. And by joining the Dugukan stars, you are also the Dugukan stars doing your Art of Life 172 Stardust Movements exercise. So this is the exercise that we are going to share to the brothers and the sisters. And it will really work out. And in fact, many people having problems of getting mga nervyos, nga makurat-kuratan, and that's because of the negative energies, for example, or energy imbalance. One of the energy centers in the physical body, ma-imbalance na siya, it would result into something negative. Mo nang kulba kay inyong dughan, di mo kasabot nga kakulba sa kong dughan. Kanya hadlok makurat-kuratan mo. makurat-kuratan ang tao. That's because dunay energy imbalance sa imuhang lawas. And then the healing of that is to balance the energy. And once the energy is balanced, and then maayo ang imuhang kaning gibati nga dili maayo sa imong panglawas. So that's the principle of the energy healing. So that's why doing energy healing, we don't have diagnose. Wala pa sila. Ipakuha na lang sila. Mag-show na ang art of life. Sige. Para malata sa art of life, okay, we'll begin the formation of the art of life. And in few minutes from now, we will begin the art of life 172. Yes, kanang naigwitter share unsay maayo kaunon og mga bawal. Kining naigwitter maayo na sila mukaon na sila kaning pagkaon nga more on the kaning kuan. So kaning gwitter lack of iodine man siya. Kanang isda, maayo ng isda, tilugon nga isda. Kanya ang dili mga maayo ana kining mga kining broccoli, repolyo, ang kichay, ang umbok, kaning mga sa broccoli family is not good for the gwitter. Ana siya nga di kay mangkuan, di kay mangusog. And that's why kining mga naigwitter, for example, doing energy healing kada adlaw. Kadaghang kaing naayo sa energy healing anang gwitter. Mo na nga akong gi-advise na nila mag-exercise sila sa art of life. Unya kada gabi yun ang treatment ana niya. Energy healing gabi kamuntag energy healing. Og imo nang buhaton nga maintenance sa imong lawas kada adlaw, definitely maayo gyud ka. Pero mangita ka og mananambal nga so sa kasimana tambalan lang kag kausa kaduha, kansi dugay kayo. Muna nga you do something for the management of your energy. And this because the principle of energy healing, ang energy healing og burot gani siya because there is always the congestion of the energy. And to heal the problem is you have to reduce the energy there and to ipahumok nimo ang klase nga energy nga naggrabe nagkalsify nga klase nga energy. And then after that, then that energy is balanced, then will follow the physical body. So that's why ang unang mahitabo nga masakit ang energy body, then it will come to follow the physical body. The cell will come to follow if there is problem in the energy side. So that's why in the energy side we are still in cell consciousness, energy, life. In the physical body, we are also cell. And the physical body is composed of protein. And the cell, trillions of the cell in the physical body. And once the energy is imbalanced in the energy level, then it will manifest in the physical body. So the best option is to balance first the energy level. And after that, we can heal. So that's why doing energy healing every day is really effective, really effective when you do your energy healing every day. Yan, crickets humming bring paligbasa.
Crickets humming bring peace, calmness to my mind. Thanks a lot.
Yes, Albert, really nice. Except lang arong kining hadyong ning sound, di yung ganahan ning mga hadyong sound, buto-buto mo nang itong site, walay kining kuan, walay usay nga na kanang videoke, di mo sugot ng videoke, pero dili ta makapugong aning mga sound nga tuwa sa tumoy sa bungtod. Umulanog yun, maabot dito sa atong site, pero layo kay ning mga sound na. Kining sound, kining karon sound, dungog kayo. Tuaron sa layo nga kalsada, pero tungod sa atong nahimutangan nga bukid, mo na madungog yun nato ang mga sound sa lagyo. And it's difficult to find a place where we can really find really total peace, because that's really nature. That's why we are going to learn naturalness. If we are not discerning the lessons of naturalness, then we are always bothered with the nuisance of the world. The world by this time is really noisy, and if we are not learning naturalness, we can really balance our peace and harmony within. So that's why let's get to know more about balance, learning naturalness, and this one is with all the stars. Okay, ready na? Good. So, all you have to do, friends, brothers, and sisters, you can join the online drill of the Art of Life 172 by following the lessons, following the Dugukan stars, performing the Art of Life 172. And yes, of course, if you're someone cannot yet memorize the lessons of the Art of Life 172, just look at the movements of the lessons, then you can begin your lessons of Art of Life 172. And open up your heart and your mind, and you can connect with the angels of the Supreme Light, bridging the divine radiance of the Most High. And this one is with all the stars. Okay, so that's it, friends, brothers and sisters. I'll give you to the Dugukan stars so that you can begin your exercise of Art of Life 172. Get it.
One step forward, or kum, scooping the universal energy. Feel the energy, bring it to your solar center. Connect your energy to the Supreme Superlight Angels. Feel the energy of the universe. Bring it back to your solar center. Home. Connect your energy to the center of the earth. Jum. To all your connected bodies. Come. To the Supreme Superlight Angels, universal energy, bring it back to your home guard, solar center. Release energy, solar center. Exhale vigorously. Bring it back to your solar center. Relax. One step forward. This time you can use controlled breathing technique, scooping the universal energy. Breath hold, bring it to your solar center. Connect your energy to the Supreme Superlight Angels. Back to your solar center. Home. Connect your energy to the center of the earth. Jum. To all your connected bodies. Calm. Universal energy. Slowly exhale. Bring it back to your solar center. Inhale very deep. Bend your knee. Release. Heart. Slowly bring it back to your solar center. One step forward. Scooping the universal energy. Feel the energy. Bring it to your solar center. Connect your energy to the Supreme Superlight Angels. Feel the energy. Bring it back to your solar center. Home. Connect your energy to the center of the earth. Jum. To all your connected bodies. Calm. Universal energy, bring it back to your solar center. Release the energy. Truth, exhale vigorously. When you exhale, you release the energy strongly. Okay, one step forward. Scooping the universal energy. Feel the energy. Bring it back to your solar center. Connect your energy to the Supreme Superlight Angels. Feel the energy. Bring it back to the solar center. Home.
Connect your energy to the center of the earth. Jum. To all your connected bodies. Calm. Universal energy. Bring it back to your solar center. Release energy, brow center. Exhale vigorously. Relax. Feel the energy. Bring it back to your solar center. Right foot forward. Control breathing technique, scooping the universal energy. Feel the energy. Bring it back to your solar center. Connect your energy to the supreme superlight angels. Look at the skies. Feel the energy of the universe and all the stars. Bring it back to your solar center. Hum. Connect your energy to the center of the earth. Jum. To all your connected bodies, calm. Universal energy. Exhale. Exhale slowly. Bring it back to your solar center. Inhale very deep. Bend ang knee. Release. Crown. Bring it back to your solar center. Lesson 2. This is Som. One step backward. Right foot backward. Scooping the universal energy. Bring it back to your solar center. Connect your energy to the supreme superlight angels. Hangad sa tumoy. Back to your solar center. Home. Jum. Calm. Back to your solar center. Release energy. Base center. Back to your solar center. One step backward. Scooping the universal energy. Feel the energy. Bring it to your solar center. Connect your energy to the supreme superlight angels. Look at the skies. Bring it back to your solar center. Home. Connect your energy to the center of the earth. Jum. To all your connected bodies, calm. Universal energy. Feel the energy. Bring it to your solar center. Release energy. Navel center. Bend your knee. Exhale. Back to your solar center. Continue. One step backward. Scooping the universal energy. Feel the energy. Bring it to your solar center. Connect your energy to the supreme superlight angels. Feel the energy of the universe and absorb the energy of the stars. Home. Jum. Calm. Back to your solar center. This time, release your energy. Solar center. Bend your knee. Release. Back to your solar center. One step backward. Okay, just continue following the steps. We are online with the divine connection of the supreme superlight angels. The energy is so strong. The energy is very strong. Above is the spiritual energy station of the supreme superlight angels. So this exercise is called the Art of Life 172, Cultivation of Internal Energy Exercises. It will help activate the energy centers of the body, internal energy, as well as the spiritual energies, the dormant energies of the body. So this is also called spiritual martial arts exercises. It will activate all the energy centers of the body. It will enhance the healing energy of the body. So this exercise is a powerful healing exercises. Third lesson, Sapphire. So to those who want to learn the third lesson, Sapphire, so you can follow this step. You can perceive the energy. It's a very strong ringing on the ears. It is a strong spiritual energy activating because we are online and open with the connection of the Supreme Super Light Angels right now. So during the Art of Life 172 exercises, we're able to create stronger spiritual contact with the angels. So we will appear in the screen of the angels of the Supreme Light. So this is what GM Param Salam 172 is referring to: receive, align, and adapt with the advanced divine connection, because during the Art of Life and during this time where the connection is open, the angels or the Supreme Super Light Angels will release stronger divine connection, planetary divine connection for all the people or for anybody in the planet that will execute or do the Art of Life 172 exercises. So when there is collective Art of Life 172 exercises, it will create a very strong, powerful contact. So it will help the activation of the place. So these exercises of the Art of Life 172 is very powerful healing of energies in the planet. So this is the very best healing that this planet is needed right now, because it will not only activate the energy centers of the body, but it will also help activate the energy centers of the planet because of the divine connections from the angels that will be released during the exercises of the Art of Life 172. Hello, Marivic. So exercises of the Art of Life 172 is ongoing now. You can join with the collective exercises. So on the planet now, in Philippines, Dugukan chapters, India and Panama, exercises, collective exercises of the Art of Life 172 is ongoing. This is the third lesson of fire. Home. Zoom. Calm. When you do the home zoom calm, your hands will be facing on the skies and the calm. Release energy. Truth. Back to your solar center. Cross leg. If you can see, there is 2 bamboo posts here. So this is where we put our Dugukan logo. Here you can see the moon now. And the other bamboo post is for our Philippine flag. It was removed right now because of the strong rains and winds. Lower arcum. So during lower arcum, you will bend your knee down while flexing your other legs. Then execute arcum while bending the knee. So that is done during the third. If you do the third lesson sapphire and also the 5th and 6th lesson of the Art of Life, you will always do lower arcum. We call that lower arcum. Okay, 4th lesson, Belparum. So the energies now, if you can feel, if you can perceive there, the advanced elemental energy and the advanced spiritual energy is activating. So let us all enjoy and connect, receive, align, and adapt with the divine connection from the angelic realm. This exercise of the Art of Life 172 is very sacred. It is always done with a strong focus and with a spirit. So this is body, mind, soul, and spirit. I may say hello to all who are joining the collective Art of Life on the screen. Draybet, Salmea, Pasita, Brad Knight Teriso, Halaging Narsfar, Marvik of India chapter. Hello to the strong energy of India. Junil, Cagayan, Igmat Iris Marie Otok and Limboron chapter. I can see the other viewers. It's not appearing on the screen, but we have different viewers right now.